Welcome, curious souls, to Echoes from the Edge. Tonight, our journey begins not in a shadowed mansion, but in the quiet, meticulous world of Arthur Finch. Arthur wasn't your typical seeker of the supernatural. He didn't chase specters or fleeting apparitions. His obsession lay in the unseen world, the subtle vibrations that fill the air, the realm of pure sound. He was an audiophile, a man dedicated to capturing the unheard. His apartment in the bustling outskirts of Lakewood Ranch, Florida, was a sanctuary, walls lined with acoustic foam, windows double-paned, a complex array of expensive microphones and recording equipment meticulously arranged. He sought the purest sounds, the delicate whisper of a snowflake landing, the unique, almost imperceptible thrum of a hummingbird's wings, the ancient groan of a century-old oak in a gentle breeze. He called it acoustic archaeology, the preservation of a world's unheard sonic history. Arthur's pursuit often led him to places untouched by modern noise, believing they held the most pristine acoustic records. He frequented abandoned factories, derelict farmhouses, forgotten train stations, any place where time had stalled and human interference had ceased. The older, the emptier, the better. He theorized that these silent spaces, though outwardly still, vibrated with layers of unspoken past, waiting for someone with the right equipment, someone like him, to finally listen. Arthur was a man of logic, a scientist of sound, and a devout skeptic. Ghost stories were simply bad acoustics, phantom drafts, or overworked imaginations. His world was defined by precise frequencies, clean waveforms, and accurate decibels. His current fascination, however, had a different feel. It was Blackwood Manor, a decaying, once grand estate lurking deep within the Florida woodlands, just beyond the reach of suburbia. Decades of abandonment had allowed kudzu vines to claim its walls like monstrous green veins. Locals whispered tales of tragedy, of sudden disappearances, and a pervasive, lingering sorrow that seemed to cling to the very air around it. But for Arthur, it wasn't the macabre history that drew him. It was the absolute profound silence that surely resided within its crumbling walls, a perfect, untainted canvas for his acoustic archaeology. He envisioned capturing the pure, unadulterated essence of an undisturbed past. He saw potential, not peril. He spent days preparing, calibrating his most sensitive equipment. The forecast predicted a sweltering summer night, heavy with humidity, and a sky bruised with the promise of a distant thunderstorm. Perfect conditions, he thought. The natural world would be quiet, waiting, ready to lend its own undisturbed silence to his grand recording. He was ready to capture the ghost of silence itself.